Hi everyone, last time I saw you when I was in my greenhouse, I'd put a few seeds in. I've left them now for about, what are we on, about 10, 12 days, I think maybe, since we put the seeds in. It's been very cold, the earlier part of that, but now we've had a few days of brighter, warmer time. So hopefully my seeds have actually come up. So if you want to come in, Francia, we can have a little look.
Is there space for two people here?
Well, if you squish up the corner, you'll be fine. There's not much room for anybody in here, to be honest.
Okay.
I wish I'd got one twice the size. So I actually treated myself to this little mini greenhouse, just so it gave them a little bit extra support when they were in here. So let's have a look and see what's happened. Okay, let's have a see. Oh, condensation everywhere. Right, I can see. Oh my goodness. Oh, look. I'm excited. So I can see in here, this is beetroot. So I've got lots of little beetroot come up. And here I've got my broad beans, look. They all need a water though. We've been away for a few days and I'm afraid everything's got left a bit. And then we have some onions. Can't see much happening. Can't see much happening in my onions, no.
Yeah, they're not very happy.
Here we have, what does that say? Cauliflower. Ooh.
Lots of cauliflower.
That's lots of cauliflower. Cauliflower? Did I really plant that many cauliflower?
You mean you don't remember where you planted?
I did. Oh, you know what they are? They're those green spiky ones. I can't think what they're called now. Here, oh, look at my... These are actually pea shoots, but they're actually so that we cut and eat the shoots, not grow them into peas quite yet. Well, but they've done very well. And in here, I can't see much activity in there. What have we growing in there? I can't remember. Oh, fennel. They always take a bit of a while to come up, so that's fine.
There's nothing there.
No, nothing come up quite yet, so I'll leave them in there. Oh, so I'm well chuffed.
I need to get out. I'm up ventilating here.
All right,
warm.
you come out then, John. So I'm really pleased with the seeds. Now I'm back off my holiday. There's lots more planting to be done, but not today. We're busy today. However, look what my lovely husband has made me. I've been away for the weekend and he's made this lovely pergola to put all of our borlotti beans round, and I can have climbing French beans. Lovely. I can't wait. It will look super. Very impressive. Might even have some flowers and things growing. I might even get clematis and things growing there. That would be lovely.
Okay.
Make it look really pretty then. Yeah, so yeah, that will look lovely. As I said to him, it's just a little bit on the squiff. It's not a problem.
It's a vegetable patch.
We do live in the country. Everything's on the squiff out here. On the squiff, by the way, in case you don't. On the squiff. On the hut is a Norfolkism, but basically meaning not correct, not quite a 90 degree and perfect, but that's not a problem for me. It's lovely. Really lovely surprise to come home and find that. So anyway, that's it for today. See you next time. Action.
Action. Buongiorno, another beautiful back hole day, and today we will be showing you a few additional things that we're going to be doing in the garden to get things ready for seeding and so on. This is a wood chipper. We purchased this a couple of years ago, and it's incredibly useful to have in the garden, especially if you've got a large garden with lots of branches and waste that you generate through general maintenance. These are some sticks which we accumulate over the months, and I'm going to show you how we use our wood chipper and the outcome of it. And you might want to invest in one if you've got a garden.
If you're lucky, you might have a son like us who gives us a big pile, which he did as well.
Occasionally, yes.
So some of his and some of ours.
In terms of the finances, this costed us about £100 a couple of years ago, and we already got our money back. Two reasons. Number one, because if you had to pay somebody else to remove your waste, it will cost you considerably more. But also because we recently decided to hand back our brown bin, which is what we use for garden waste, as the costs keep going up and up, and we got ourselves organised now that we are self-sufficient. So definitely a good thing to have. But also clearly there is the added bonus that the wood chips is excellent for the garden. Eventually will compost down, and what best way to use your waste. I'll quickly show you what I've got here in terms of controls. This is the on button, if I press it. Very noisy, of course, but also has got a forward and a reverse mode in case things get stuck. What I'll do, I'll feed some of the sticks through, and then I'll show you what comes out and you get a better appreciation. So first things first, clearly it's important that you don't put a whole tree through it. This is not a commercial shredder. So the selection of the branches is very important. So we tend to stick to nothing a little bit smaller than this, most probably. Even this is a little bit big. And what I'll do, I'll go through it and cut with the loppers what is not suitable. And any bigger branches.
Let me show them what a lopper is. This is
yeah,
the lopper.
This is a lopper.
I don't know if that's the technical term, everybody, but that's what we call it.
That's what we call it, a lopper.
It goes through thick pieces, thicker than a secateurs would.
And if you have looked any of our other videos, we have a wood burner. So any bigger bits which are not suitable for shredding, I will chop them with my saw, and then we can burn them in the wood burner indoors. This is also still green, which I think is a plus when you're putting your wood through a wood chipper, because it shreds easier. So I'll just switch it on, and I'll do a few and I'll show you what comes out. This wood chipper has got this little safety switch here, which unless it's up, it doesn't work, which is great for safety. I'll just show you the inside and show you what the final product looks like. As I mentioned before, it's still very green, which is perfectly okay. So I'll do quite a bit now, and I'll fill this bucket, and then I'll show you what it looks like once it's full. See you in a few minutes. I mentioned that the greener the wood, the better for shredding purposes, and that is absolutely correct. This is an example. This is a fairly large branch, and in the past we actually left our wood for 6 to 9 months before shredding it, and anything like this would have been impossible. Whereas actually I'm going to show you how easy it is. This is something that my son gave us, and I think he chopped it about a week or two ago, so it's still really, very fresh. Look at this. It disappears into nothing.
Hours of fun.
Hours of fun. Okay, so the first load is nearly full, so I'll empty it and I'll show you what it looks like. There it is. And what we do, we'll place it all inside the wheelbarrow. I'll finish the load and then we'll show you how we're going to use it.
And off we go again. Okay, so that's all done. As you can see, pretty much the pile is gone. We're just left with a few big chunky bits which we'll chop up and keep for the wood burner another year. They need to season a bit before you put them on the wood burner. Well, here we go. Let's have a look. Oh, lovely. Last drop. Okay, as it's quite green, what we'll now need to do is put it somewhere just to stand for a bit, and it kind of weathers a bit. I'm actually thinking of probably just using this on my paths anyway.
So what can you do that straight away then?
So I could do, but I need to I might actually scrape some of the existing piles onto the garden because it's all composted down already, so I need to have a bit of a shimmy another weekend. But for now, I'm happy that we've got this all done. Look at that, it's amazing, isn't it? It's lovely stuff. You can actually use it as mulch on your garden as well. But I tend to make compost to do that, so it's just, personal choice. Here we go. I've actually this is where I tend to put my piles, so I will pop it down there. I'm just going to pull it away from the door so we don't rot the wood away. So it's in a little freestanding pile. Okay, as you can see, this is the old stuff which is weathered, and then that's the new, which is greener.
Show the old stuff, what it looks like compared to the new one. Very good, yeah.
You see, this I actually got free because there's a big tree behind Francesco. Give him a flash, Donna.
It looks very bare.
And the one to the right, look.
Yeah, there. There's an electric post here, and occasionally the electric company come and they do some tree maintenance, and they gifted us all of the mulch over there.
If you ask nicely, you will receive. They took out one of our panels and just dumped it all over the side there, didn't we? We literally had a mountain of it. I was so excited because I was thinking about what to put on my paths, but I love it.
And that is what is all over the floor here. If you look, it's what they gave us.
By now, this would have normally been covered in grass and weeds and stuff, and it really is helping. There's nothing underneath, just the old stuff that was left before. But unfortunately, because it's under the trees, you see, the leaves fall and then it creates its own mulch every year. So I used to have loads of weeds, but this is definitely helping, so I'm pleased.
And this is the way I like it, me videoing and Julie working.
So I've got distracted by all the leaves down here, and I've decided we're going to dump them on the grass. And then he's going to use the lawnmower to chop them up into tiny pieces. It'll use a lot less space in my composting bags and it'll compost quicker. So fingers crossed, a bit of grass in there, be fabulous. Even more compost for the garden. Just spread it about a bit so we can get over it. Off you go, dear.
Please note for the record, this is Julie's idea. She has decided. I'm just going along with it. Let's take a look, shall we?
Ooh, look at that.
It's okay, actually it's done the trick.
Yep.
It's considerably smaller and
by the way, this is not my idea, everybody. This is a standard gardening trick.
Well, it's Julie's idea because she has decided.
We'll put it up in the one of the bags with the rest to make the leaf mask. Yeah?
Good.
Yeah. Oh, slowly catch a monkey. So previously I've shown you how I compost my leaves in these great big bags. I think we've got sand in them, something like that over the years. I've got about 6 of them now. I haven't actually chopped these leaves up, I just threw them in. But I will now add the chopped up bits and bobs that we've now chopped on the grass. And then hopefully when he's cut the grass, I'm going to get some grass cuttings as well and mix in just to get a bit more moisture. And basically we'll fill this up, cover it with water. I'll cover it in so it's dark and then I just leave it then for probably till next spring really. Easy. Right, here he goes. This is when he comes in handy. As I always say, why have a dog and bark yourself, everybody? So hopefully, whoop. There would normally be me there as well helping, but obviously I'm here.
Any excuses?
Yeah, lovely. See, look at that. Tons of it in there. Lovely job. Well done, dear. Thank you very much.
Pleasure.
Here he comes with the grass.
Yep,
First cut of the year.
Indeed.
Not an awful lot, is there? But it's just nice to take the top off and
Yeah.
it looks a nice lot of
I need to do the second half of the garden anyway, so there'll be more.
There'll be more to come.
Yes. The dog continues doing his job.
Here you go. I've got another job for you.
What do you mean for me?
We're going to put the linen line out because it's the spring and the sun is out. This is really quite exciting because it's been away all winter and it makes me feel like summer's on the way.
So there you go, everyone. This is scientific evidence that little things please little minds.
Oh dear. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Might even
Who
be
would have
enough
thought
time
that somebody get so excited about putting a linen line out?
What's even sadder is I'm actually going to get some washing out and put on and I've only got about 2 hours of daylight, but never mind. So I think we're done for now. I'm getting a bit tired now. I think a cup of tea is calling. I'm going to put the washing on the line, have a cup of tea, and then we're going in. Next time you see us, I think we'll probably be in the greenhouse doing some seeds. And I've got a tub of compost that I need to empty out and put on the garden so we can start replenishing and putting new greens and household waste in there to turn into compost for next year. That's that for now then. Bye.